guys, welcome to my channel Magic Mask with me Smita Bhatt here. I'm super happy to see you all again in another informative video. First of all, I'm extremely sorry for not uploading videos from past 2 weeks as I was a little busy in creating this background setup. I hope you guys really like it. So the wallpaper that you can see behind, I got it from Amazon. I'll put all the links in the description box below for you guys if you're really interested in one. Really, it has added so much class to my wall. You can definitely check it out, guys. So today's talk of the day is from Weight Loss Diet series, and topic of the day is why do we actually gain weight? So if you guys want to know more about in detail, please keep watching till the end. Now let's get into the video. So actually I've planned for a weight loss diet series. As you guys know, nowadays this word called diet or weight loss has become so fashionable. It has become a trendsetter, but it's a very sad reality that not many people really try to understand why they're actually putting on weight and what is the mistake that they're doing during their weight loss journey to lose weight, and why they're not able to sustain on a long run. So before getting into detail, let me just clear one point that I'm not a dietitian, I'm not a nutritionist, I'm not a medical student or a doctor or anybody related to a medical field. I'm just here to explain few concepts and science behind the weight loss diet out of my experience and from the books that I've read, from googling, by watching videos, and talking to friends and my parents, my family, and by talking to few nutritionists and doctors that I have known for these years. So things that have really made sense to me is what I've made as a content, as a series for you, and I'm sharing it. So if you guys really like it, if you feel that it has really made sense to you, you can definitely follow whatever I'm going to talk in this series. So I hope this video and this series is going to be really helpful for people who are planning for a weight loss journey, and what are the foods that are really good during your weight loss journey, with much information and clarity before they start doing their dieting. So without further ado, let's jump into the topic. So first thing that you guys have to be very clear is you should understand why you are actually putting on weight. Only when you know why you're putting on weight, it will be more easy for you to lose weight and maintain that weight on a long run. So let me be very practical in explaining this concept to you guys. So first thing, we intake food. So let us see what happens once you intake your food. So once you intake your food, there is a process called energy metabolism that takes place inside your body. So what is energy metabolism? It's nothing but the food that you intake starts digesting in your stomach and it stores the digested food as fat. So whatever food that you intake, be it veg, be it non-veg, be it vitamins, minerals, anything that you intake through food is just going to be stored as fat in your body. Just be very clear in this. So any food that you intake is going to be stored as fat. So now what happens to the stored fat? These stored fats start burning and they produce energy. And when your body needs energy, this energy is supplied to all parts of your body for proper functioning. So now you guys know what is energy metabolism. That is what happens once you intake your food. So now let's know how much food that you have to actually intake. This is where the word calories come in. So calories are nothing but the amount of food that you have to intake per day. So you can also put in other words that the amount of fat or the amount of energy that you intake for your body per day. You should know how much calories you have to actually intake per day to stay healthy and fit. So this calorie count actually depends from person to person. It actually depends on 3 factors: age, gender, and activity level. So if you want to know your calorie count per day, please Google it. So the calorie chart is available in Google. So you can definitely go Google it out and take a printout of it. So now that you have your calorie chart in hand, let me just give a small example. So for example, let's say for age 30 and for a gender called female and the activity level is low, the calorie count mentioned in the chart is 1600 calories to 2000 calories. That means I can plan my meal from 1600 calories to 2000 calories per day. So this will include all my mid snacks, my breakfast, my lunch and my dinner. So all together, if I sum it up, it should not be below 1600 and above 2000 calories. Now you may ask a question that I have a friend who takes more than 2000 calories per day and she's 30 years of age and she's a female who is low active, but still she looks very slim and fit. So how does this happen? Or you may ask, I have a friend who is eating calories less than 1600 but still they are obese. Yes, you guys are right. These happen because of hormonal imbalance or genetical problems. So let me first explain two hormones to you guys. One is called leptin and the second one is called insulin. So let's see what these hormones actually do. So the first hormone called as leptin is released by adipocytes tissue from pancreas, and insulin is a hormone that is released by beta cells or fat cells in our body. So these are the two main hormones which actually trigger your hunger or craving. So if you guys really know how to control these hormonal segregations in your body, then weight loss journey is going to be very easy. So now let me just explain what actually happens in your body when these hormones are released. So once these two hormones called leptin and insulin are released in your body, it passes a signal to your brain, and your brain has a controller. You can call it as a food controller. Once it gets the signals from these hormones, will start again resending a signal saying that I am feeling hunger. So this is when you will start eating so much of calories to your body, and those extra fat will get stored in your body, making you become fat gradually. So how to control these hormonal cravings or hunger so that we can stay fit? So it's very simple. So to control these hormones and stay fit, you have to focus on your diet. So here comes carbohydrates, proteins and fats in your diet. So depending on the calorie count, you would have seen a chart which says you should have this much amount of carbohydrates, this much amount of proteins and this much amount of fat on your daily diet. So I'll explain the diet chart separately in another video. I'll explain you what are the pros and cons of having carbohydrates and pros and cons of having proteins and fats. So in this video, I hope you guys have really understood why you are actually becoming a fat. I hope in this video you guys have understood 5 points. Number 1, what is energy metabolism? That is what happens when you intake your food and how is fat stored in your body and converted into energy. Number 2, what is calories and what is calorie count? Depends on your age, gender and activity level. Number 4, what is leptin hormone and insulin hormone and how does they trigger your hunger? So now I hope that you guys have really understood the science behind why we are actually putting on weight. So now that I have explained the importance of leptin and insulin hormones in our body and how do they trigger your cravings or hunger for food. But I have also said that even people who have less calories or more calories, become slimmer or fatter depending on the hormonal segregations in the body. People who are obese, if you just ask them why they're becoming fat, they may say they have thyroid, or they say I'm actually craving for every 1 hour and I eat lots of junk food, or they will say I'm actually not having much calories of food but I still become fatter, and or they may even say that they have some genetical problems, that their grandmother was fat, their mom were fat, their uncle aunties were fat or fathers were fat, and that's why they have ended up being fat or obese. But these are all just an excuse, guys. So if you guys understand why you're becoming fat, and if you guys know how much amount of calories you have to intake per day, and if you can do a bit of aerobic or anaerobic exercises, you can stay healthy, you can stay fit, and you will not feel sick after your weight loss, and you will not have skin sagging problems. And even if you ask your friend who is very slim, why are you so slim, he will also, like give a very interesting answer that he's actually going for a walk, he's being on a diet, and he is doing so much of exercises every week, and he's following a strict diet. But it's not true. So it's only because of these hormones that they are looking slim. Even that is not a healthy sign, guys. You, if you're very very slim, you have to work on your diet, you have to work on your exercises, and you have to stay fit. Being slim or being obese is not recommended for anybody. It will result in so many problems in future. I hope this video has really made you understand the science behind why you're actually becoming fat, and what are the several reasons for you to become fat. So once you understand this concept, the weight loss journey is going to be magical, and it's going to be super fast, and you will be definitely healthy, fit, and you will not have any problems of skin sagging, and you will not look sick after your weight loss. So all the videos related to your food intake, your diet plan, your exercises, both aerobic and anaerobic, everything will be covered in this series in your upcoming videos. So that's it, guys, for this video. I hope this was really interesting and informative. If you have any queries or suggestions, please put all that in the comment sections below. I'll definitely address them in my upcoming videos. If you guys really like this video and found it informative, please share it with your friends and family. Let's create awareness with respect to weight loss diet, because many people really don't know why they are getting fatter, and they do so many types of diets, and finally they end up with so much side effects or medical problems, both physically and mentally. And let's spread the word as much as possible and make people stay healthy and happy. That's the main reason I have started this series. So until I see you all in my next video, it's Smita but signing off. Stay safe, stay healthy, wear a mask whenever you go out. Let's fight Corona together. Bye.